Well, hi, folks. It's Groundhog Day, and like the groundhog, I saw my shadow, got frightened, and have scurried back into my hole. Another way of putting it might be suffering from acute analysis paralysis, or maybe more starkly, having a panic attack. Hold on, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, the Tamiya P38 Lightning is perhaps 70% done. But the 30% remaining, well, that's where it starts to get tricky. Believe it or not, most of the paint, either in these little bottles or in the spray cans, I'm going to be using still in order to finish this plane. And I've got to learn a whole bunch of stuff I haven't done before. The only thing that hasn't arrived is chipping fluid. I could have used hairspray, but that probably would have meant decanting the hairspray, and I had visions of that being a right awful mess. So I'm trying to figure out how to do the whole combo of aluminum finish and pre-shading maybe, and then the chipping fluid and getting the olive drab on and hoping nothing leaks into the canopy or into the cockpit area under all that cover there. I even mocked up, started with a mule, an old Tamiya Corsair that had gone into a box because I mucked up the wing assembly. But I thought, well, let's try it out with aluminum finish. That wasn't a big deal. Trying to get pre-shading that looked halfway decent. Not sure that's a good idea at all, but I'm trying it on something that isn't destined to be the final product. Believe it or not, yeah, I'm going to make sure this Corsair at some point becomes olive drab, not Navy or Marine Corps blue, because I've got to try out all of this stuff before I go any further here. 4 different shades of gray, 4 different, at least 4, maybe 5 or 6 different shades of aluminum silver to figure out which one goes on. The only thing that's set is the olive drab, but that's coming later. And I haven't done any of this before, at least not so I can remember, or on a model that meant that much to me. That's probably the problem. I'm caring too much about how this is going to turn out. Okay, well, I think it's time to get another pot of coffee on, and no more modeling today. No more thinking about it. Maybe just write down the steps. I'll get back to practicing on the mule tomorrow. I, I have a feeling this is going to take quite a while before I get the technique down. At least I figured out how to turn down the air pressure on the pump, on the compressor. Thank goodness. Okay, that's another story. Hopefully all of that masking was not for naught, but I won't know that for a while. All right, I'm just babbling now. Thanks for watching. See you later, maybe.